Are you overwhelmed by managing your blood sugar levels? You're not alone. Counting carbs. Made simple. Manage your blood sugar. Welcome to our channel. Today, we're breaking down how to count carbs in your meals to help you manage your blood sugar levels effectively. You see, carbohydrates are one of the 3 macronutrients your body breaks down for energy, alongside fats and protein. But unlike the other 2, carbs have the biggest impact on your blood sugar levels. Knowing how to count carbs accurately can make a world of difference in managing diabetes and keeping those sugar levels in check. It sounds complicated, but I promise you, it's not rocket science. We'll walk you through some practical tips and tricks to make carb counting a breeze. So, whether you're newly diagnosed or have been managing diabetes for a while, stick around and let's demystify carb counting together. Read food labels like a pro. Our first stop on the road to carb counting mastery, the humble food label. It's your secret weapon for understanding what's going into your body. First things first, look for the nutrition facts panel. It's your treasure map. Zero in on the total carbohydrate entry, usually listed in grams per serving. Now pay close attention to the serving size. If the label says one serving is 100 grams and has 20 grams of carbs, but you're eating 150 grams, you're actually consuming 30 grams of carbs. Some labels might get fancy and list carbs per 100 grams. Don't be intimidated. If 100 grams have 15 grams of carbs and you dish up 200 grams, you're looking at 30 grams of carbs. It's all about those simple calculations. Embrace the power of carb counting apps. In this digital age, who doesn't love a helpful app? Carb counting apps are like having a personal nutritionist in your pocket. MyFitnessPal, Carb Manager, and many others are available to make your life easier. These apps boast massive food databases and do the heavy lifting of calculating total carbs for you. Just input the food and portion size, and voila, instant carb count. They're incredibly convenient, especially when you're on the go or trying to navigate a restaurant menu. Remember, consistency is key. Log your meals and snacks regularly to get the most out of these apps and stay on top of your carb intake. Weigh your food for ultimate accuracy. For those who like precision, and let's be honest, when it comes to blood sugar, we do, a kitchen scale is your best friend. This is especially handy for foods without labels, like that heaping pile of fresh fruits or vegetables. Weighing gives you an accurate measurement to work with. Once you have the weight, you can consult those trusty carb reference tables or apps to determine the carb content per gram. Remember, even small discrepancies in portion sizes can add up over time, so weighing ensures you're getting the right numbers and staying on track. Become a carb-counting chef. Cooking at home is a fantastic way to control ingredients and portion sizes. Let's turn you into a carb-counting chef. When whipping up a delicious meal, calculate the carb content of each ingredient separately. You can usually find this information on food labels or in those handy reference tables. Once you have the carb count for each ingredient, add them all up. Then, divide that total by the number of servings to get the carb content per serving. For example, if your recipe calls for 100 grams of rice, 28 grams of carbs, 200 grams of chicken, 0 carbs, yay protein, and 100 grams of veggies, 10 grams of carbs, the total is 38 grams of carbs. If the recipe makes 4 servings, each serving contains 9.5 grams of carbs. Easy peasy. Master the art of estimation with reference tables. Life is all about balance, and sometimes we need a quick estimate without pulling out the scales or apps. That's where carb reference tables come in. These handy tables provide the carb content of common foods per 100 grams. You can find them online or in diabetes management resources. Simply estimate the weight of each food item on your plate. For example, half a cup of cooked rice is roughly 100 grams, and refer to the table for its carb content. Remember, This method is an estimation, so it's best used when you're comfortable with eyeballing portions and familiar with the usual carb content of your go-to foods. You've got this! Congratulations on taking charge of your health. Remember, carb counting is a journey, not a race. Be kind to yourself, celebrate your progress, and don't be afraid to seek guidance from your healthcare team. Whether you choose to read labels religiously, embrace the convenience of apps, or become a kitchen scale champion, find what works best for you and your lifestyle. The most important thing is consistency and making informed choices that support your well-being. Thanks for watching. Remember to subscribe and hit the bell icon to stay informed about managing diabetes.